It is the year 2012. There are 5 men left in contention to become the next president of the United States of America. But what do all these finalists have in common? Not one of these 5 men supports same-sex marriage. Rick Santorum likened same-sex marriage to an aunt and a niece getting married. Mitt Romney has called for an amendment to the Constitution that would ban forever same-sex marriage in America. Newt Gingrich, when asked about the topic of same-sex marriage, said, "I don't think that's marriage." Dr. Paul has firmly stated that he believes marriage should be exclusively between a man and a woman. And Barack Obama has stood by the old cliche, "I believe that marriage is between a man and a woman." No matter how we vote this election, our next president will not be up to date. He will be a man who allows either his religious beliefs or party lines to promote an archaic, inhumane, and indecent position. He will be the spokesperson for hundreds of millions of Americans who are reasonable, open-minded, and progressive in this country. Yes, my friends, no matter how we vote, our president will be a roadblock in our nation's history. I'm a realist in knowing that we, the new generation, have made significant progress on the issue of gay rights. 8 years ago, Massachusetts became the first state in our nation's history to approve same-sex marriage, and since then, 5 states have followed suit. Clearly, the mindset of our generation is here, but that's not enough. Because we don't want to wait 40 years for tolerance. We don't want to live a second longer in the era of ignorance. We want consistent tolerance right now throughout all of our country, starting with our head office. Today, you might be tricked into thinking we live in the modern world, but I'm here to tell you that we're not even close. We're only as modern as our grandparents were 60 years ago when they locked arms in front of Little Rock Central High School. We trick ourselves into following the "that was then, this is now" mentality. But the concept of then still resonates every day, every fraction of a second. We allow irrational fear, a hatred, a senseless sense of disapproval to exist in our country. Today, we are not modern. We are not now. We are still then. We will look back at the date March 13th, 2012 and not laugh. We will be embarrassed and call today history, a long gone time. I am embarrassed. So be embarrassed with me. Because someday we will look at these people for whom we donate, for whom we place signs in our yards, for whom we praise in conversation as some of the most disgraceful figures in what will be our nation's long and rich history of equality and harmony. Because someday we will face the uncomfortable challenge of looking into our grandkids' eyes and explaining why we voted, why we threw our good names behind the man who said same-sex marriage isn't really marriage. We as a country are still not there, but you and I can be. Join me in being embarrassed. Do what you must to leave then and come to now.